welcome back to Final Fantasy Type-0. We are in the middle of trying to level up some characters. I shouldn't have too much longer to go. Just 4 characters I want to level up to level 15. And let's roll with Seiss next.
Pick up your staff! Kill them all!
Ow.
Go, go, go!
Imagine if Kingdom Hearts 358 Days over 2 was like this. It was a, well, I mean, this was originally a PSP game. But even then, like, imagine if Days was a PSP game, because the PSP had more capabilities than the DS, I would say. The characters kind of fought like this. They had a little bit more to them than what they could do. Maybe implement a birth by sleep style command deck system into this. And I think it would just be fun and awesome to go around fighting as all the organization members. A PSP game that quickly got ported to home console. Just playing a Seiss here, loading a Seiss, made me think of Marluxia. I'm just imagining playing as Marluxia, loading a Seiss, going around, taking out enemies, using some flower magic. It'd be pretty badass. Yeah, you heard me right. Using flower magic would be pretty badass. Alright, let's Dark Nebula.
This is it. Now. This is it. Now.
Hey, Dark Nebula is pretty good.
This is it. Now.
Circle to the left!
This is it.
Crush them! Go, 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 go!
Now. Now. This is it. Now. This is it. Now.
Pick up your staff! Take this!
This is it. This is it.
Pick up your staff! Around them! Fire, fire, fire! Crush them! Lead back out! Fire until you're out of ammo!
Now. This is it.
Take steady aim.
zone there. Alright, that's another one down. Alright, Queen. You're up.
you right.
There it is.
Go, 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 go! Stop! Steady aim. Spread out. Surround them. Fire until you're out of ammo. Go, 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 go! Serves you.
Alrighty. And then there were two. You're in, King.
To the right! Crush them! Fire until you're out of ammo! Go, 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 go!
fewer. Why do you block?
Surround them! Go, 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 go!
Proven to be a very useful character right here. He wouldn't do it. Alright, whatever. Last character. Deuce. Her and her flute. Yeah, this might be the hardest. This might be the hardest one to try and do in here. Because of the way she deals attacks. Thankfully, I only need to get one level with her. Took care of him pretty easily. Maybe I had her wrong. Maybe she can hold her own in here.
Go, 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 go! Serves. Attack! Go, 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 go!
Well, the more enemies I'm facing, the more difficult it's gonna be, but that's true for anybody.
Fire, fire, fire! Circle to the left!
1 HP.
Take this! Go, 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 go! I got one! Need backup! Crush him! Go, 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 go! Fire, fire, fire! Serves you. Surround them! Kill them all! Serves you. Need backup!
Oh my god, now I can't even. Oh my god. Well, yep, now we're having a hard time.
Take steady aim!
Motherfuckers.
Circle to the left! Pick up your stash! Serves you.
Alright, there we go.
Oh good, an adventure.
What?
Anyone could easily get lost here. Oh good, an adventure.
Okay. It's kind of cool though that we can examine this waterfall because it just reminds me of, I think it was just a well in the first town in Final Fantasy 1 that you could examine.
Anyone could easily get lost here.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to go inside these classrooms. I'm gonna guess probably not.
Hi! Hua!
You look well.
Excellent work, darlings.
You look well.
It tickles me to watch you children grow stronger day by day. Keep up the good work,
You
darling.
look well.
And what do you have to say to someone like Rem? Why are you still here? I said that's all. Fuck you too.
How beautiful.
looks like I can sell all my old weapons. And I might as well, because I don't see why I would ever use them. So it just makes all the sense in the world to sell them. Although I'm not getting much gil at all for these. Probably don't need to get into a rush to sell any of this just yet. Choose a lecture to hear, and all these count as 2 hours off the clock. They've given me so much time before this next mission that seems like they would like me to do some things that cost a lot of time. I thought like going to a different region takes up a lot of time. But I came back from that other region and I don't think it decreased my timer any, so I'm not sure how that works, because the game was telling me like if I went to certain places it would take off a big chunk of the time. I'm still confused on that, but whatever. Principles of combat, please. Machina to find Lassie. Sir, Lassie is one charged by the crystal to fulfill a focus. A Lassie who follows the crystal's will is blessed with crystal stasis. One who disobeys, however, is cursed as a Seath. Exactly. If such a oversimplified answer is deemed exactly correct, I fear for the future of academia. I think that was pretty much the same shit I got last time. Maybe they won't talk about Lassie's though. Well, I got a lot of experience. Who got that experience though? Did only Jack get the experience? I think everybody got the experience, and it was enough for Cinque to level up. Machina to find Lassie, the same exact shit. What the fuck? Nom nom. Jack, what's academia's policy on food in class? If you've got grub, share the love, right? You know, if you want to bite, you can just ask. So, should I take this menacing silence to mean that you want to bite? No? Well, they're increasing my stats. Oh my god. Look, 3 out of the 4 of these was the exact same cutscene. Looks like you've learned everything I have to teach, Kupo. I feel free to go out and play. You've earned it, Kupo.
Wanna play? Hey! What? Hey, how you doing?
You Class Hero kids are really making a name for yourselves. You're good, but you still haven't experienced a lot of hand-to-hand combat, right? Why don't I give you some pointers? I'm sure you kids get tired of carrying around all that gear, but think about it. If you disarm and the enemy catches you off guard, you're dead meat, right? That's why the best advice I can give you is to always proceed with your weapon drawn. If you don't want to get sliced to pieces, that is. You know, a lot of people at academia look down on us foot soldiers, but you kids actually listen. Maybe you cadets aren't so bad after all.
I'm busy. Please make it quick.
In light of the incident of Togareth, there is one fact of which we can be certain. The power of a Primus Lassie is staggering. Surely you know about Lassie, yes? The term Lassie refers to one who has received a focus from one of the 4 crystals. He who fulfills said focus turns to crystal. He who disobeys is cursed to live as a Seath. A Lassie is blessed with power immeasurable and life eternal, and all for one sole purpose, to execute the will of his respective crystal. It is interesting to note that, although we lose our painful memories of those who have died, the names and faces of Lassie remain in our minds long after they turn to crystal. Seeing as Lassie live such solitary existences that can span several centuries, perhaps they simply outlive all those who might grieve for them. A new day.
Hi.
Lassie re-announce their humanity in exchange for incredible power. Surely a person feeble in resolve would be unable to accept such sacrifice.
How may I enlighten you?
Lassie renounce same stuff. Nice to meet you. I'm Takabana from Class 2nd. I heard you guys haven't had any casualties yet. Pretty impressive. Our class is always fighting on the front lines, so we naturally have the most casualties as well as the highest turnover. As a result, we don't get to know each other very well. That's probably why everyone treats each other with such indifference. Then again, getting upset over fallen comrades will just hold us back in the field. For warriors like us, losing our memories of the dead is truly a blessing. Memories of the dead will just weigh us down. Yeah, memories of the dead will just weigh us down out there. We really ought to appreciate the crystal's blessing.
What?
It's no secret that I hate reading. I'm an open book, yo.
Huh?
I don't get why the faculty here is so focused on book learning. They should forget about how many points you get and give us points for how many heads we beat in. Alright, I think there's some new shit here. Anal. Vermilion Dawn. The oldest extant verse of scripture in academia is perhaps the most open to interpretation. Unto Orients came the crystal of the vermilion bird to guide the children of Rubrum and bestow the great task upon them. The great task referred to Heron is commonly understood to mean the creation of Agitep, and it is to that end that academia was established. The grand halls we know were initially naught but a single schoolhouse, a quiet sanctuary where a few cadets might bask in the light of the crystal as they sought enlightenment. Yet as the teachings of the first chancellor spread, so did the size of that humble schoolhouse. By the year 100, the use of magic had become so prevalent that academia was now responsible for both research and enrichment. Attack spells, which fell monsters and destroy obstacles, as well as defense spells, which heal the wounded, would be analyzed and reformulated day and night. These could then be taught to individuals enrolled as adjutant cadets and sought to actualize their full magic potential, thereby forming the basis of the academia we have come to know. How a simple cryptic verse could alter the course of so many lives is indeed nothing short of remarkable. Establishment of the Dominion of Rubrum. The formation of the Dominion is a unique example of how the intellectual world influences the material one. While Rubrum, Togareth, Iska, and Ebon had shared borders, there were few military or economic pressures compelling the loosely affiliated states to unify. Rather, some 60 years after the peristyllium had first taken root, its ideological principles brought these states together for the common good. Despite academia being the political heart of this alliance, little thought was spared to its defense. Such was the case when monsters suddenly came to lay siege to the peristyllium, and aid from the satellite states was slow to rise. But by the grace of the Lycée did academia survive to see the dawn. The official establishment of academia as the seat of power and the concomitant military defenses would come 3 years to the day after the harrowing night. So it came to pass that on Ventusumans 7, 123 RG, the Dominion was born. The curious reader might inquire as to how the local region of Rubrum came to be synonymous with the Dominion as a whole, yet it was merely a question of geography. All parties were in agreement that academia, to whom all the former states paid fealty, rested well within Rubrum's territory, and so the appellation was unanimously adopted by all in the interest of political convenience. Such matters appear simpler for states sharing an ideological bond, as they often think alike. Establishment of Academia's Sorcery Division. The Vermilion Bird Crystal blessed the citizens of the Dominion with the ability to use magic. This gift was passed down by adjutant cadets and cadets turned instructors, propagating the will of the crystal. The state played no part in managing the transmission of magic in the Dominion. Nevertheless, once the 4 crystal states had been established, the Dominion government had no choice but to follow the example set by the other nations, promoting and overseeing the blessings of the crystal. No longer living in constant fear of ferocious monsters, the denizens of Orients now faced a far more terrifying breed of foe, each other. Fortunately, no other nation had threatened the Dominion's borders since the expulsion of the Draco-Baltilians. However, news of the Laurentian Militesi War quickly reached Rubrum, and the Dominion government thought it was wise to strengthen its magic faculties so as to prepare itself against a potential assault. Thus, Academia founded the Sorcery Division. This department was responsible for any and all magic matters. Up until that point, spells had been transmitted from citizen to citizen on an individual basis. Sorcery's first order of business was to classify these spells by type and unify the standards behind them, thus creating an environment in which anyone with magical ability could cast spells at will. The establishment of the Sorcery Division and the systemization of spells also brought about great changes in the organization of the Dominion military. Previously, the legionaries fought solely based on their individual magical prowess. Now that the military could form squads united around a single class of magic, the Legion saw the rise of units defined by characteristic spells, such as the Fire Squad or the Pure Squad. Establishment of Dominion Central Command. Before Shimmering Crisis begin erupting into full-scale wars, a government must establish a department specializing in military affairs. However, the Chancellor of Academia's greatest obligation was the cultivation of agita, and his responsibilities as headmaster took precedence over his duties as head of state. Thus, without a proper leader in position, the Dominion's military organization was extremely fragile. To alleviate this problem, the Dominion formed a new division, Central Command, to take Academia's place in directing the army. All military responsibility shifted from the Chancellor to this new department. Headed by the newly appointed commandant, not only does Central Command receive total command of the Dominion legions, but it also assumed responsibility for all logistical issues as well, such as the mobilization of troops and the deployment and the development of new armaments. By establishing Central Command, the Rubrum Army was able to deploy troops and engage enemies with more speed and efficiency. However, it also meant that Agito cadets now existed separately from the legions and only joined the army for field training. Mitsuki, an uncontrollable firecracker with a chip on her shoulder and a bomb in her bag. Mitsuki has convinced herself the entire world is out to pick on her. With her explosive personality and constant bomb threats, this petite paranoiac leaves a lasting impression on everyone she meets. However, although she doesn't realize it herself, Mitsuki is a brilliant inventor, and the Armory has even hired her to assist them on several projects. Kazuza. In his youth, Kazuza attended academia with Kurosame and Amina. Now all three hold different positions at the school, but although they rarely find themselves working on the same tasks, their friendship remains just as strong as ever. His colleagues in the Armory condemn his crackpot theories, but he is nevertheless a brilliant, albeit somewhat quirky, scientist. Who was Amina again? Kasumi. The youngest member of Dominion's Central Command, Kasumi stands in for Takanami whenever he is engaged with other business, delivering orders to and coordinating time for Class 0. She is mature and brilliant beyond her years, having already proven her prowess in the field. Gentle but firm, Kasumi functions less like a liaison and more like a big sister to Class 0. They value her friendship and her guidance during the toughest of missions. Alright. I'm gonna end this one here. Until next time.